Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Jamaica versus the United States in the 2024-25 CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinal leg one. They're playing in Kingston, Jamaica, the United States versus Jamaica. The winner goes on to the Nations League Finals tournament in SoFi. Yep, SoFi Stadium. LA, yes. Anthems are being played as we speak. The winning team will go to LA after 2 legs in March, of course. The losing team has to still qualify for the Gold Cup. There will be a repechaje in some way, shape, or form. Just not but a bigger one. How we doing? And here we go. We are ready to go. We are ready to go. Let's go. Jamaica contra Estados Unidos en la Liga de Naciones de la CONCACAF Cuartos de Final Partido Ida. It's going to be a big game tonight. Starting 11s are as follows for Jamaica. In goal, Andre Blake. The back five of Joel Latibaudiere, Amari Bale, Mason Holgate, Greg Lee, Dexter Limbixa. The midfield three of Damari Gray, Damian Lowe, Casey Palmer. The front two of Leon Bailey and Shamar Boza up top for Jamaica. For USA, in goal, Matt Turner. The back four, Mark McKenzie, Joe Scally, Anthony Robinson, Tim Ream. Yeah, FOTMob definitely has that out of whack, but it doesn't matter. They're all the back line anyway. Midfield 4, Eunice Musa, Weston McKennie, Johnny Cardoso, Tanner Tessman. Front 2, Christian Pulisic, and Ricardo Pepi. Should be a good one tonight. This game might be decent if Jamaica isn't trying. You mean if they are trying, you mean. You mean if they are trying. Are you saying you want them to get their ass kicked? Like, decent for what you want? Yeah, if they're not trying. An actual decent game, I'd want them to try. I mean, the USA don't have any strikers really worth a damn. I mean, I know Pepe's a good backup. Here's the thing about that is he's not... When he starts, he doesn't show... He did score as a starter for PSV on the weekend. This is true. But for the national team, he still hasn't shown a good start for him. So we shall see how that goes, but I hope so. The only one I'm going live for tonight, the only one I'm reviewing tonight, because Costa Rica, Panama starts an hour later. Oh, I can't even do that, can I? Well, is it on Golazo? If it is, maybe I can pull it up. It just says Paramount Plus. Let me look at Pluto TV. Let me just check something. Maybe I could pull up the first half. I don't know if that's the best idea. Blackhawks versus Kraken, 9:30 p.m. Well, I got stuff to watch, so. I get it. Sports, where are you? There we go. CBS Sports Golazo. Oh, they are going to show it on Pluto. Should I watch the first half of Costa Rica, Panama at the same time? Okay. I'll come back to that. Sure, we'll come back to that. I'm doing good. How we doing, Specimen? How we doing? So I guess we are going to watch the first half of Costa Rica, Panama as we're watching the second half of USA, Jamaica. It's not the best, but it'll work, I would hope. While I'm at it, Thursday, back on stream. You know what that means. NFL picks for the week as well. We got the Commanders over the Eagles. We got the Packers over Bears. Lions over Jaguars. Vikings over Titans. Game hasn't even started yet. They're still doing the lineups. VAR referee is Jesus Montero. Where were we? Okay, yeah. Vikings over Titans, Dolphins over Raiders, Patriots over Rams, Saints over Browns, Steelers over the Ravens. We got Falcons over Broncos. We got 49ers over Seahawks. Starting 11 for the U.S. Turner, McKenzie, Robinson, Musa, McKinney, Pepe, Pulisic, Reen, Cardoso, Tessman, and Scally. Okay, where were we again? Toronto. I was going to get there. Jesus. But 49ers over the Seahawks, Chiefs over the Bills, the Bengals over the Chargers, Jets over the Colts, Texans over the Cowboys, and the Argos over the Blue Bombers, because I'm throwing the Grey Cup in there. I always do. And we're off. Every time it's Grey Cup week and Toronto makes it, I always throw it on the sheet. By the way, I'll be live for the Grey Cup on Sunday night. It looks like it, at least. If you want to have your say, go to the community tab and vote on the poll. But as it looks, yes is running away with it. So looks like I'll be live and reviewing the Grey Cup as well. And we're off. But I do owe you some gridiron football because, well, Mississippi State's trash. So I've only done one Mississippi State game all year, and I only have done two because I will do the Egg Bowl on Black Friday. So I do owe you some gridiron, which Argos will fill that nicely. And I'm off on Sunday, so might as well. As a Chiefs fan, losing to the Bills. No, y'all found a way to win. I go 2-1 USA. I think it'll be 0-0 tonight, to be fair. But yeah, I got the Argos over the Blue Bombers. Because they've already beat them twice this year. The Argos beaten the Bombers twice this year, and well, I'm an Argos fan, so of course I might. I think they could get it done, though. Once with a backup, once with Chad Kelly. So I think they could figure it out. We'll see. They both have similar records. They both have 12 wins, so it's not like it's one's a super underdog. Josh Allen 3-1 versus Mahomes. Regular season Mahomes 3-0 versus Allen in the playoffs. So that's still 4-3. I still don't really trust the Bills. That's cleared away by the USA. I still really don't trust them. Ertz or Kraft in fantasy? Ooh, Ertz. Zach Ertz is actually playing. He's Washington now. He's actually playing pretty well with Jaden Daniels. I'll go Ertz. Besides, he's also playing his former team, so that's always a little thing to go with there. 2 minutes in, 0-0. Zach Ertz. Three minutes in. Bet I played the guy that's 1-9. Where's the Pirate of the Caribbean, Jesus Ferreira? He would have scored 3 goals today. I think he's injured. That's why he didn't get called up at all. It's just Ricardo Pepi and Brandon Vasquez for strikers for the USA, which sucks for them this window because Brandon Vasquez has barely got any time under Di Michelis for Monterrey, which is just stupid. Shocked me. And Ricardo Pepi's not exactly a striker or a starting striker. Could transform into any vehicle. What are you picking? Ferrari 812 super fast. Ferrari super fast, right? Yeah, Ferrari super fast. How we doing, Alex? Oh, he changed his name back. Welcome back. Ferrari 812 super fast. Ferrari super fast, right? I think so. Lamborghini Huracan Evo. That's a Ferrari super fast. Yeah, there we go. I have no idea. What does my last community post say? It says, since I have Sunday off. Let me get this. Bye. Surprised it didn't let you see it all. Since I have Sunday free, would y'all like if I streamed a reaction and reviewed the 2024 CFL Grey Cup final between the Toronto Argonauts and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers? Game is Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, and then there's a pass. Goal for the USA, or a poll. Ricardo Pepi scores. Well, good for him. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm doing the Canada game. Ricardo Pepi scores 4 minutes in. Yeah, it's over for Jamaica. Yeah, it's over for them. They couldn't have let that happen. Played forward. Ricardo Pepi takes the shot. Andre Blake comes way off his line, weirdly. That was, oh my, that was soft serve. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's probably game. That's probably tie for you. Sucks for you. 5th minute for Ricardo Pepi, his 12th international goal. He scored his 2nd goal under Pochettino. Do we have to start saying Ricardo Pepi should be the USA starting striker for the rest of the cycle? 0-1, 0-1, Estados Unidos. United States set 1-0. And Jamaica's already given up a soft serve goal, so where's that going to go? So now, USA has the away goal. Jamaica's best chance was getting a 0-0 draw in Kingston and somehow drawing in St. Louis. Well, now they can't do that. So now they can't do that, or they'll have to score goals to draw in that sort of way. So sucks for them. Trash. Horrible giveaway, too. If Jamaica wins outright down here, that works for them. But the USA seems to have figured things out. Or Jamaica's actually just playing real competition for once. Greg Lee, the man who did score in the semifinal against the USA. Bad giveaway, cleared away. Yeah, he does. Musa. But Ricardo Pepi has scored his 2nd USA goal under Pochettino. His 12th international goal completely. Playing forward. Nice run. Keeps it going. Here comes the USA. Save Andre Blake. That was Anthony Robinson. Jedi Robinson making the run. They almost had 2 right there. Shamar crosses in. And Damari Gray plays it straight on to Matt Turner. So far, the USA playing forward. USA, that's going to get to Andre Blake to kick it away. De La Torre is like 26, 27. I think he's not even on the bench. You mean Cardoso? You mean Johnny Cardoso? Yeah, I mean, he's 23, but Luca De La Torre ain't even on the squad. I don't know what brought him up. He's not even on the squad. I mean, I've sort of gotten him confused with Johnny Cardoso before. Wiggle Malero. It's Nations League quarterfinals. How's that? Whatever. But since you asked, Luca De La Torre. Here we go. Luca De La Torre is 26. He's 26. But yeah, it has nothing to do with his squad, so. Unless Spot Mob's wrong. The Spot Mob is wrong. Which, who knows? But we play forward. USA has the lead early on against Jamaica. Been very easy for the USA. I'm honestly kind of shocked. McKennie plays on to Pulisic. Pulisic over the bar. This honestly could be 3-0 by now. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten there. Jamaica is honestly not even up for it. Like, seriously, you just look at how they're playing, they're not even up for it. It's sad. It is actually sad. I don't watch AEW, so I have no idea. Jobber match. I mean, maybe more of a mid-card level match, but fair. Fair. Lee. So Ricardo Pepi's the USMNT's main striker. For this window, yes. Because Balogun's injured. Josh Sargent's injured. Haji Wright just got hurt on the weekend. Right now, yeah. And he might just end up being the main striker because he scored 2 goals under Pochettino. There's only been 3 goals under Mauricio Pochettino. One of them was Yunus Musa. 2 of them were Ricardo Pepi. So whatever that tells you, whatever that tells you, maybe you'll end up actually being the main striker. But if he plays a good tie, which he started off pretty hot, he'll probably earn the job. Like, seriously, if you have 2 good windows and you score like 4 or 5 goals in 2 windows, you may just win the starting job for the USA, because I've never seen 2 straight windows where a US striker is the best, plays well. Like, Haji Wright had an amazing March. Copa, not so much. Not so much. Post-Copa, not so much, then injured. Balogun, he's never been that guy. He's never been that guy. No. Ricardo Pepi might just have earned the spot already. But if he keeps playing like this and stays healthy, he might just be the starting striker. Pepi's earned his spot. At this point, I'm going to lean towards he probably should be the starter for the rest of the cycle at this point. Shamar still has it. Matt Turner brings him down. Penalty. Penalty. Para Jamaica. Shamar earns it. Matt Turner gives away the penalty. Jamaica needs this. They have to finish. But as of now, they have a penalty. Matt Turner fouls Shamar. And it's a penalty for the Reggae Boys. I mean, he didn't get the ball. He is better than Sargent, I agree. At his best, yes. Balogun has a higher ceiling in some people's eyes. Wow. Haji Wright's a second division player. He's clutch, though. But I guess all he is clutch. Still alive. Cool. But it's going to be a penalty for Jamaica. They need to score this. And frankly, they need to win this match. And Shamar looks like, nope, it won't be him. It'll be Damari Gray. Damari Gray to take the penalty. Damari Gray to take the penalty. Shot! Oh, what a save by Matt Turner! Matt Turner makes the save! Corner for Jamaica. Wow. Matt Turner is lucky. He made the save on that one. Pepi's only competition is Balogun. Pepi's a locked 11. How many Jamaicans play in MLS? About 5 to 10 any given time. USL, there's a lot more in USL if you add on to that. But Andre Blake, Damian Lowe, he was. Cross in. Header. that'll be cleared by the USA. There's always like 5 to 10. Big ones. Then you got to look at what CONCACAF team outside the U.S. has the most European players. I'd say Canada. I think Canada would have to be, right? Canada. Canada. It's got to be. Canada's got to have the most players in Europe besides the USA. Jamaica has a ton of EPL and championship players from England. Yeah, Jamaica, true. It's Jamaica or Canada, but I don't think Mexico's above either of them. That's your answer. I don't think Mexico's above either of them. Canada's got a lot of players in Europe. Jamaica does too. I think USA, Canada, and Jamaica are very tight. It's second, but I don't think Mexico's above either of them too. And even if they do go, they come back a year later. Still 0-1. USA leads. A horrible penalty miss by Damari Gray. Everything that could go wrong for Jamaica has gone wrong so far tonight. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Early goal against, missed penalty. How does soccer grow in the U.S.? End pay for play. That's a big one. Big one is end pay for play. More end the pay for play. More academies. Doesn't Argentina play tonight? I think they already have played. But you end the pay for play. You open more academies. You give more opportunities. More street football. More futsal courts. Better opening to watching the sport in the country. More community outreach from clubs. More community outreach from clubs across the country. Basically, you have to recruit more. Like, give more opportunities, recruit more, allow more players to play. A lot of talent to be found. It's still very hard for talent to be found unless they're rich, have ways to join a bigger academy. Mexico's way below. I honestly lost hope. They don't care about playing in Europe. F them. Well, that's the way to see it. Let's see. I know Brazil drew. I knew Brazil drew. It's crazy. Argentina's losing to Paraguay. 2-1. Paraguay. 5 minutes to go. Venezuela drew Brazil 1-1. Paraguay. Argentina is losing to Paraguay 2-1. Alderete and Sanabria scored. Lautaro scored for Argentina. Let's see. Did Messi start? Messi started but has done nothing. Huh. Puerto Rican player from the top of your head. Jaden Cervania and Brandon Cervania. They're both Puerto Rican. Jaden Cervania always played for Puerto Rico. Brandon Cervania just flipped. So a Toronto FC player and his brother. Well, a former Toronto FC player and his brother. As of now. Yeah, Brandon Cervania got released. Yeah, Brandon Cervania, Jaden Cervania. Both of them. Both of them. No, he's Dominican. Yeah, he's Dominican. No. I was thinking of Firpo. Let's see, who else? Zarek Valentin, isn't he Puerto Rican? Isn't Zarek Puerto Rican? I think he is. I think he is. Let me check. I know I'm thinking of somebody used to be a Timber. Puerto Rico. Yep, Zarek plays for Puerto Rico. Yeah, thought so. Also MJF. I mean, he's pretty talented. Sucks he works for AEW, but he's pretty talented. Wilfredo Rivera is the best from Puerto Rico. Zarek did play for him, but he's retiring. They only care about the money. Well, I agree with that, but they also care about the money. Lots of injuries. Pepe, number 15 coming on for Johnny Cardoso is coming off. Malik Tillman is coming on. Well, at least one Pepe that was hurt. The camera shot was like, ooh, Tillman on for Cardoso. Well, it's Malik Tillman, so that's not as bad. Is Man City in trouble? Yes, and I love to see it. Yes, and I love to see it. I hate that for Johnny, though. McKenny free kick. He played for Montreal. Oh, yeah. Not a bad sub. Bayern Leverkusen got crushed by Liverpool. Will Bayern Leverkusen win the league? No. Not this year. Bayern Munich will probably win the league. Televisa literally runs La Liga MX and La Selección. This is true. Yeah. And Televisa is getting raided by the DOJ, the feds. And the feds are on Televisa's ass. So, can't wait to see how that goes. Can't wait to see how that goes. I don't know if that's a Biden DOJ thing. Well, they were in office, but I don't know if Trump's going to let that roll. I kind of want him to. Just, I want to see how that goes. The feds are on Televisa's ass. I want to see how that goes. President-elect Trump, please don't stop the feds from going after Televisa. Please do not stop it. If you hear this, but you won't, but (22nd minute). I can't believe Messi might just be washed. He might just be washed. The man got owned by Atlanta and now is ghosting against Paraguay. How we doing, Risklander? 22nd minute, 0-1. Settle uno, USA winning. And everything that could go wrong for Jamaica has gone wrong. USA are playing away, so they have away goals here, yes. It's lucky for Jamaica they're not down 3. They honestly should be. They've been, I guess down 2 because they should have scored the penalty. They had a penalty, they didn't score. Let's put it like that. So 1-3, but same here. FIFA will eventually obligate Televisa to sell Club America. Televisa, just keep making your novellas. And that's when Mexican football get better. Make Mexican football great again. AKA just get the freaking Hamburglar out of there, please. Get the Hamburglar out of there. America could still win without him, but we'll at least get some competition. Well, sort of like this year so far. Famous last words, America. Famous last words. Somehow Club America makes the final against Cruz Azul, then wins. I'm not saying that'll happen, but we can't. They're not dead yet. We kind of have to keep on watching them. If they have, it's very rare. I would hate to play in Bolivia. Hell, probably being a coach there, you still need a freaking inhaler or an oxygen tank. 25th minute, but it never was great. So it can be made great, though. 25th minute. USA still leads, but they have sort of calmed down since the penalty. But that means Jamaica would still have to score 2 goals and win the match outright. Then that just makes things harder in St. Louis. They would have to at least score a goal in St. Louis. Damari Gray crosses in, punched away by Turner. Header over the bar by Holgate. Mason Holgate puts the header over the bar, but he tried. Playing forward, USA. Tillman played it on, but that will be given away. Lay. Headed forward. Sadly, Televisa has always been involved since day one. Even before 1966, they basically financed the Azteca in 1970. We'll actually see Mexico grow for the first time ever. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear that rumor. Go ask Dumois. Maybe they'll have the blind item. I don't know. But yeah, I would hope. So, 27th minute. Televisa's Liga MX, can it survive without it? Sometimes you got to burn something to the ground to build it back better. Sometimes you have to burn something to the ground to build it back better. Always remember that. Always remember that. Sometimes you have to destroy something to build it back better. Sometimes you have to control. It's like a forest. Sometimes they burn the forest to clear out what can create a forest fire. It's the same principle. If you destroy something to build it back better, the rot won't destroy the building, or the rot won't destroy the whatever it is. That's always a good thing to remember. It's always a good thing to remember. Well, sometimes you take that risk, but sometimes you take the risk, you lose control, but sometimes you take the risk, you lose control, but there's always risk in everything. There's always risk in everything, to be fair. Is it crazy that I haven't listened to pop music since 2018? I know Espresso is the biggest pop song in the world, but I think it's a mid-song. Honestly, I don't disagree with you. I'm pretty much the same way. Like, I listen to the old pop music. I listen to country music, old and new. I listen to some hip-hop, but I really don't listen to current pop music since about 2019, late 2019, early 2020. It's the new glasses, isn't it? They're new glasses. I got some new glasses. The way that these frames are, I guess there's more shadows over my eyes because it's a fuller frame. Pretty much. I don't think people listen to Sabrina Carpenter for music. Frankly, well, let me put it like this. Chicks probably listen to her for her music, but yeah, we'll leave that at that. We'll leave that at that. I mean, her voice isn't bad. It's not like, I don't know. She's got a good voice. But I bet half her audience doesn't give a shit about that. I bet half her audience doesn't give a shit about that. La Liga MX is too spoiled. That's why La Liga Argentina sell the players right away because of the lack of money. It's so dark outside for this time. Yeah, it's November. What'd you expect? It's only going to get worse before it gets better. We got to get to the winter solstice. Then you'll start getting more daylight. So on and so forth until about what? March? I wish we would have passed the Sunshine Protection Act. Is that the one that would have got rid of daylight saving time? Or the fallback? We would leap forward and then we wouldn't have to do daylight saving time ever again. Spring forward, fall back. We would just jump forward and then we'd be done. Honestly, we should have done that. I agree. 32nd minute, 0-1 USA. We would fall back all year. I could have sworn it was we jumped forward and stayed jump forward, but whatever. For example, it'd be 8:33. Yeah, that's jump forward. We just fell back. That would be jump forward. I think, wait. I mean, I got 7:33, but I'm Central Time, so maybe that's exactly. Maybe I'm on the wrong. Whatever. 32nd minute. It's 5:33 here. I know Pacific's 2 hours behind. I guess I was being too honest. I mean, if you want to be honest, you didn't say anything. That one's up to you. I didn't find anything wrong with it, but yeah, it was honest. I didn't find anything wrong with it, but it was honest. Paraguay just won. Well, there you go. And I don't see it. See, I mean, I know well what Team Mac looks like. I'm a Toronto Raptors fan. I know what. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. To be fair, I don't see it. That's offside. I never really saw it. First 6 of CONMEBOL are going to the World Cup. They're so ahead now. It's Venezuela, Bolivia for the continental playoff spot. Okay. First off, Tracy McGrady. Let's see. T-Mac. Boom, here we go. From the Toronto era. Let's go from the Toronto era. Okay. Because she's pretty young, so we'll go from the Toronto area. Oh, somebody already... Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But let me look for myself. I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. It's not locked on spinning image, but I can kind of see it. Not enough for me to... I can kind of see it. Shot save. I'm feeling the Robin Bolivia right after the red card. Ecuador scored 2 quick goals. Are they at home or away? I think that matters. I think that matters. 36 minute, 0-1. This game is boring. What do you want me to do? Away. Okay, yeah, they're supposed to lose then. Who cares? They're supposed to lose. Venezuela. I want Venezuela to get it. I want Venezuela to get it. The playoff spot. Vamos, Venezuela! I don't know why, but I love when Ali Moreno does that. So, only for the fact that if when the World Cup happens, we could at least hear that for like 2 weeks. So, there you go. 37th minute. Yes. Header. Besides, I like to see Canada play Venezuela again. They could have pulled a Costa Rica defender with 11 players and steal a point. Yeah, you could, but sometimes that doesn't work. 37th minute. 0-1. They could have, but they didn't. Which is their problem. Still, USA leads, and Jamaica's lucky. Jamaica's lucky the USA isn't winning 3-1 at this point. Jamaica's had a bad game, but they can still turn this around. That's their best hope. Bolivia will struggle the intercontinental playoff spot, neutral ground. Bolivia's points come from high altitude. I think Venezuela has a better chance in the playoff spot. I agree, which is why I want it to be Venezuela. Well, besides the fact, I actually have a lot of respect for Venezuela's team right now. And Ali Moreno. You know what? I like seeing him go for his guys. I really do. I really do. 38th minute. No Mexico stream tomorrow? No, Canada. Canada, Suriname, live RSR. And then after that's done, I watch the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight because the timing works perfectly. I'll probably watch the first half of the Mexico game too, but Thoughts on NYCFC return to the bowling alley to play the Red Bulls. I mean, hey, I think it's going to help them win, in my opinion. So let's go Mike Tyson. I agree. I think we all agree. Mike Tyson could still knock out Jake Paul, and I hope he does. I hope he does. 40th minute. We'll see how much of the actual show I watch, but I know I'm watching the main event. It's all free on Netflix. I can't say. I guess it is a premium live event. Oh, I hate that term. It's not. I'm not used to it. I still am not. It sucks. But it isn't a pay-per-view, so I can't. But boxing is known to be on pay-per-view as well, so I don't know why I just said premium live event when I'm used to saying pay-per-view, but whatever. And I don't really want to stop saying pay-per-view, but whatever. "41st minute. It's free on Netflix? Yes. If you have an account on Netflix, of course. If you're subscribed to Netflix, it's free on there. Just like if you're subscribed to Peacock, WWE pay-per-views are free on Peacock. Yeah, but Mike Tyson's still Mike Tyson. It's like McGregor versus Mayweather. Well, no, I think it's more like Mayweather-Pacquiao. I have respect for Manny Pacquiao. I think he's an amazing boxer. One of the greatest of all time, but I wanted Floyd to win. Then when Mayweather faced McGregor, I wanted Conor to win. That didn't happen, but I also had respect for Floyd as well. But I have respect for Floyd as well. But 42nd minute. Has Floyd faced Jake yet? Well, he won't do that after freaking Mike Tyson knocks him out. Well, Floyd wouldn't knock him out, though. Floyd never knocks people out. I don't remember the last time Floyd knocked somebody out. I agree. Now, Conor McGregor versus Jake Paul? That probably won't happen either. Ooh. Well, I don't know if he'll go back to that, but trying to think here. Pacquiao? Adrian Broner? No? I mean, you can't do Tyson Fury versus Jake Paul. You can't do it. Unless you wanted to go Floyd fought Logan. So he hasn't fought Jake, though. Okay. Still wouldn't knock him out, though. I respect Floyd, but that's not Floyd's style. Floyd is one of the greatest southpaws of all time, if not the greatest. I agree. But you have to admit, there was a point in time where he didn't knock people out. Like he has, well, I mean, he did TKO Conor, but like knockout. He didn't knock out Pacquiao. Honestly, ran a lot. A lot in that match. The Sweet Science. "44th minute. Hit, not get hit. True. That wins you a decision for sure. Which is all that matters. If you win, you win. I guess it doesn't matter how. It'd be nice to knock somebody out, but if you win, you win. Oh, I got a good one. Gennady Golovkin. Golovkin versus Jake Paul. Yes. Big drama show. That'd be a good one. Canelo versus Jake. That'll be a couple of years from now, but I'm sure. Ooh. 4 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. Golovkin by TKO for sure. Canelo would beat Jake. Yeah, he would. Crossing. I think I would go Canelo over Jake. Yeah, I would go Canelo. We don't have a good record in Minnesota, but this is a good start. We haven't won in Minnesota since 2011. They've been thorns in our side. That's USA should be winning by more, but at least Jamaica can overturn this if they try. I didn't hear about that, but that wasn't Trump's doing. He's not in office yet. I hate to tell you that that isn't Trump's doing. Nice, yeah. But that would not be Trump's doing. He's not in office yet. He doesn't control. He doesn't control Border Patrol or ICE yet. So it's just ironic. That happened. It's just ironic that happened. So that's not Donald's fault. Because I think that was just recent, right? So 48th minute. No, I don't think so. No. Yeah. But dirty little secret. Thoughts on the game so far? USA's unlucky to be only up by 1. Jamaica's lucky they're not down by more. That's pretty much the gist of it. But there ain't many threads I can pull on. Man, the RSR is going to be a fun one. Halftime. Well, I hope they start their legal process to being legal immigrants. But I think if they do support him, they probably would start that process. But halftime. 0-1 0-1. Why don't you do reaction videos for like news of the week? I mean, that's definitely probably a second channel idea. Like, I've definitely kind of wanted to sometimes do Ryan's World videos or whatever, sort of like rants about news of the week or whatever, or my thoughts. The world according to Ryan or whatever, something like that. I don't know. I've definitely had sort of sometimes wanted to do that, but I feel like that should be like a second channel. Mexico versus Honduras could be canceled because of a rainstorm alert in Central America. Oh, yeah, because Tropical Storm Sarah. Tropical Storm Sarah. Yep. Well, there's that. But the second leg would be played on Tuesday, so that's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough square to circle. A tough square to circle unless... But yeah, right now, yeah, which is, it looks like it's going to go into Florida. It just depends on the strength. But if it goes more into the Yucatan, it'll be weaker and more like a borderline Category 1 tropical storm, which is a very good thing. It would suck for the Big Bend after Helene and Milton if it was worse than a Category 1. I don't think a Category 1 tropical storm will knock somebody's power out for a whole week. I don't know why that was a smile. That I shouldn't have smiled. That was ugh. It's not the first time. About probably normal. But yeah, it doesn't seem to me like a borderline Category 1 tropical storm will take out somebody's power for a whole full-on week. Like from the day it went out to the time it came back. So there's that. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. We'll also throw up the first half of the Costa Rica-Panama game. That game could be hurt by it too. But with that being said, we'll sit tight. We'll be back. 0-1, 0-1 miro tiempo. Eagles. Eagles lost 14 yards. Adults are back. Oh, it looks like a damn charcuterie board. Looks like a damn charcuterie board. I hate it. I hate it. Stats of the half are as follows. We got 39% possession to 61% possession. 5 shots to 4. 2 shots on goal to 2. 142 accurate pass to 246. 77% pass accuracy to 85% pass accuracy. 3 fouls to 7. 1 corner to 0. 5 shots to 4. 2 shots on goal to 2. 184 pass to 289. 289. 77% pass accuracy to 85% pass accuracy. We got 6 throws to 8. 2 offside to 0. 0 yellow cards, 0 red cards, 0 1. Settle uno at the half. Jamaica is honestly lucky it's not more than a 1-0 deficit. Settle uno. That's not good. I say yes. With that being said, Jamaica's lucky they aren't down by 3. The USA are unlucky they're not up by 3. That's pretty much what this game is like. The USA's been the better team. Sadly enough, Jamaica has somewhat shut them down. Not enough to be perfectly tied, but it's a close game, somewhat a close game. But it's not really a close game. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much where we are. I think Jamaica can overturn this if they play better in the second half. My message to the US MNT would be we got to have a better killer instinct. That'd be my message. Be like, you played a perfect game to a certain extent, but here's the problem. You need a better killer instinct. We should be up by 3. Point blank, period. Overall, we've been the better team. Overall, we should be up by 3. The fact that we're not, on the road, no less, definitely isn't the best look. We're winning. Yes. We have the away goal. Yes. But should we be winning by more? Yes. Have more of a killer instinct as this game goes. And we have here we go. If I'm Jamaica, I'm definitely not happy with the performance. Costa Rica, Panama about to kick off in Costa Rica, no less. The first half of this game we'll also cover. Second half we can't because review, but here we go. Carrasquilla, the player of the year in CONCACAF, which made no sense. Italy's going to the quarterfinals of the Nations League, UEFA. And we're off, and it's raining like a mug down in Costa Rica. Tropical Storm Sarah. I'll be watching that match itself. The pay-per-view doesn't start till 7 Central. I'll be finished with a Canada game at 7:30, and then the review will be up by 8:30? The bell time probably for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson itself will probably be 9:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30. With how a boxing pay-per-view normally goes, maybe 10 o'clock. I'll probably be able to see a couple of matches, realistically. But I will watch the Tyson-Paul match for sure. Just watch it. I'm not covering it. I'm just watching it. Then Saturday, I will be off. Sunday, I will be live for the Grey Cup, it looks like. Again, vote on the poll. You have until Friday evening for that. Or about by the time I come up from watching Tyson versus Paul, you'll have until then. So probably about midnight Saturday on that poll to vote if you want me to go live and review the Grey Cup. But right now, it looks like that'll be the case. Argos versus Blue Bombers. Second half's about to start here for USA versus Jamaica. So far, 137, Costa Rica, Panama. Nothing yet out of it. Habs power plays over 20%. Our power play so much better this year. If only the Leafs power play was as good. Damn. If only the Leafs power play was as good. Hayden and Cephas are on for Jamaica. Paraguay is a good coach. I agree. Used to manage Costa Rica. Yep, it's the one who just left, the Merc. The Merc who just left. We'll see if I make a short about it. Probably not. Or maybe I'll have some. I don't know. I'll probably leave it alone. Playing forwards USA. Pulisic. Ball cleared away by Jamaica, but USA had a quick chance early in the second half. Costa Rica, Panama. It's going to be a tight match. Thanks to the slip and slide they're playing on, thanks to Tropical Storm Sarah. Mostly everyone wants Tyson to win. Yeah, I mean, you'd be brain dead not to. Frankly, you're either a 15-year-old kid if you don't want Mike Tyson to win, you don't know boxing, or you're brain dead. It's that simple. If you don't want Mike Tyson to win, you're either a 15-year-old kid, you're brain dead, or you don't know boxing. It's that simple. Either as a sport or the history of the sport, or actually are a fan of the sport. Maybe all three at the same time. I don't know. Like, I would be shocked. I'm shocked that there's even 20% of people who want Jake Paul to win. Cephas is on for Damari Gray. Free kick for USA. Save. Punched away by Andre Blake, but he might regret that punch. That's out for Jamaica goal kick. Jake is a wannabe boxer. Tyson's professional, real and seasoned boxer. And even though he's 60, he still would knock out Jake Paul. If it's a real match. If there's anything but a knockout, if Tyson wins on decision, if Jake wins on a decision, if Jake knocks out Tyson, TKO or regular knockout, that fight's scripted. Mike took a dive. That's the way I'm going to say it. I don't care that he's 60. He's still Mike Tyson. It's unfair. Yeah, it sucks that he's 60 and Jake Paul's, like 28? Yeah, it sucks. But Mike Tyson is still the best boxer of all time. It's like Tom Brady. Mike Tyson's it's like Tom Brady. Tom Brady could have played quarterback till he was 60 and still won Super Bowls, especially against the quality of the NFL right now. Messi, I don't know if this is a good comparison, but after the recent times, but Lionel Messi could probably still play football to a high level until he was 60. Especially, at least in MLS. He could still dominate MLS till he was 60. Now, I think he did. I'm saying he could play football at 60. Sometimes when it's your brain, sometimes when it's about how better your brain is and how better your talent is, it doesn't matter how old you are. Tom Brady, my point being is this. Tom Brady could have played till 60 and still won Super Bowls with how the quality of the NFL is. I don't think he should have retired, frankly. I don't think he should have. With the way he takes care of his body, with the way his brain works, with the quality of the league, he'd still be winning Super Bowls today if he didn't retire. I would totally say that. I would say that now. I know he wouldn't be 60 yet, but he would still be winning Super Bowls 20 years from now. 15, 20 years from now. That's how bad the NFL is at this point. The quality of the NFL is trash. Point blank period. Tom Brady would still dominate the league up until 60. That's my point. Lionel Messi. He's not pace. He's not power like Cristiano. The reason why Cristiano is getting so washed, even in Saudi, is because he's power and pace. He's not the mind. It's not about his mind. It's about his power and pace. Messi, he can walk. He knows when to make a run. He knows when to shoot. But it's about his brain. As long as he doesn't have Alzheimer's, he can still play football at a high level. That's just the way I see it. So he could play football at a high level at 60, just like I think Brady could play NFL or CFL at a high level at 60. Mike Tyson knows boxing. That man can knock. He's still got strength. He's still got a good body. He knows boxing. He's a talented boxer. He knows the mental game of it. Jake doesn't. Jake, I don't think he has the knockout power. I don't think he's that special at the sport. Mike Tyson's one of those people that I believe, with the fact what he knows about boxing, the talent that he has, the history that he had, I give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he did. I think Jake did. And I think Conor did challenge him. I'd like to see it. I'd honestly like to see it. I want McGregor to win. I'd rather have Conor win. 52nd minute, still 0-1 for the USA. Panama, Costa Rica, 0-0. 0-0. 0-1. Jamaica, Estados Unidos. Oh. Yep, it's getting a bit chippy over there. It's pretty much all it was going to be. Pesci just fall over. It's a foul. Like I said, FIFA can't give more trophies. The whole world saw that rigged World Cup. It's out for a corner for Costa Rica, Panama. Goal kick for Jamaica. And honestly, you know what? I hate to say it. I think LeBron could play basketball for at least another 5 to 10 years. I hate to say it because I don't like LeBron. I think LeBron is overrated as all hell, but he looks really good right now. Like he looked washed for about a couple of years ago, but LeBron looks good. He looked good at the Olympics. He looks good right now. Hate to say it, but and I guess his line is he better than his son? Because Bronny is trash. He's not even good in the G League. Bronny can't even play in the G League. He's that bad. Good luck to the Red Bulls next week. May the best team win in the Hudson River Derby next Saturday, I think. Saturday. Michael Jordan's still the GOAT, 6-0-1 with a mediocre team. I agree. Jordan is still the GOAT. Frankly, I think Kobe's better than LeBron. Frankly, for me, I think it's Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Frankly, if I'm being honest. Kobe's better than LeBron. I always grew up enjoying watching Kobe Bryant play. Exactly. For me, it's Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Because LeBron is a great player. He is one of the best players of all time. Do I think he's the GOAT? No. Jordan's the GOAT. Kobe is second. Point blank. Kobe is, I'd say 2016, but that was the best comeback ever. But Miami Heat was better. His Miami Heat teams were better. His Lakers team was better, and that was the bubble. Golden State beat the hell out of Cleveland when they should have. Honestly, I think Cleveland's team right now is better than any of LeBron's Cleveland teams. Right now. Man, I think LeBron's losing his shit right now about that. What if it was the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Finals? The Cleveland Cavaliers without LeBron, who's really good right now, versus the Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron. LeBron has to play his hometown team, the team he made relevant. Logan's supporting his brother. I mean, I kind of have to let that one go. "14th minute. Oath? Was it Oath? That was a good song. The one you referencing was Kesha. But Oath by Becky G and Cher Lloyd was a really good song. Sorry, guys. 0-1, Settle Uno. Forgot Swaggy P, Young, or the Ball Brothers. The Ball Brothers flopped. LaMelo's actually good, though. Lonzo, he was getting there, finally, but then he got hurt. LiAngelo, he might as well still be in China in jail. He might as well still be in China, jail in China. He might as well be. Because would have been more useful in the Chinese Basketball Prison League than wherever the hell he went after he got out. Wild Thing! You make my heart sing! You make everything groovy. They never will be, though. Because Ricky Vaughn in Major League came from Prison League. He got out of prison and then he played for the Cleveland Guardians. Oh, no. 0-1, USA still leads corner for the USA. The league is better when DC United and Red Bulls are all good. And Toronto, but I agree. But DC will never be good again. I have to say that. Troy Lezane, maybe he's building some, but we'll see. Maybe they will be. But they just pulled another classic DC United. Somehow be in the fight for most of the season and still miss the playoffs on the last day. Or at least the current era DC United. Ever since they got 5-1 by Toronto in 2019. And there's a fight, the Costa Rica-Panama match. Ever since DC United got 4 goals scored on them in extra time by Toronto, they've sucked. Like, that was the death of DC United. It was when Toronto put 4 past them in extra time and went full biblical. Man, what a game that was. Man, what a game that was. 60th minute, 0-1. Still 0-0 between Costa Rica and Panama. They've broken up their fight. The scrap. Pulisic playing it forward to Tillman. Pulisic gets knocked down from behind. Logan Paul's 29. I thought he was younger. I think Jake's the younger brother. I think. I may be wrong. Thank God we got a new coach, Sandro Schwartz has much better tactics. The way he prepared us against Columbus Crew showed us how good of a coach he is. I agree with that. Turns out Troy Lezane staying might have been bad. That might have been the bad move. Sandro Schwartz is a good coach. He very much is. Respect for him. All respect for him. There's a free kick. 60th minute, 0-1. USA still leads 0-1, but they're just going to try to get out of there with a 1-0 win and see what happens in St. Louis. But at least they didn't lose on the road this time like they did last year in Trinidad. That could have been worse. That could have been way worse. Damian Lowe pushed over Pulisic. Yeah, that definitely should at least be a yellow card from behind. Damian Lowe did get a yellow card. Okay, right call. That is the right call. Hit that like button. Let's get us one going. Super chats are on. Subscribe. All that. We got Canada, Suriname tomorrow at 5:30. Or Suriname, Canada. And if Canada draws Suriname in Suriname, I will go clean shaven. By the next time you see me, I will be clean shaven. Yeah. True. Just telling you that right now. There is a bet on the line for me. If Canada wins, I guess also loses, I would have to be clean shaven, but we'll if that happens, God forbid if that happens. God forbid if that happens, I'll go clean shaven then as well. How we doing, Captain? But yes, in the comments of the prediction video, I accepted a bet that if Canada draws Suriname or loses to Suriname in Suriname, even though he didn't say that, we're going to cover that. I will be clean shaven the next time you see me. Shot saved. So, hope Canada wins for me. Unless you want to see me clean shaven and lose my mind, then yeah, I guess so. Troy Lezane has passion, but he doesn't have the tactics. He couldn't build tactics with the best striker in the league. Just fix the defense, and DC's a playoff team. I agree with that. But will they spend money to fix the defense? Prediction for Tyson versus Paul tomorrow. Mike Tyson knocks out Jake Paul. 8 rounds of 2 minutes. I say round 6. A round 6 knockout for Mike Tyson. That's my prediction. Round 6 knockout. Considering it's a 2-minute, 8-round fight. Take a little bit to will him down. Round 6 knockout for Mike Tyson. I agree, but will they spend the money? That's what I'm saying. 63rd minute. Anthony Robinson plays forward. Still 0-0 between Costa Rica and Panama. 0-0. It is still a war down there. Limbixa with a throw. DC organization is worse than the Red Bulls. That says a lot. At least the Red Bulls are good at signing players, but DC is terrible at signing players. Because at least Red Bull spends money. And if they ever need a DP and they need a player to leave Leipzig or Salzburg, what's going to happen? They just send that player to Red Bull New York. Just like they did with Forsberg. What a genius play. What a genius play. That was legitimately genius. Turns out, if they do win something, it'll be thanks to Forsberg. So, see? Also helps to have the multi-club. Because if there's a good young player at Red Bull, Leipzig, or Salzburg, they may loan them over. If there's a good older player that doesn't want to stay at Leipzig or Salzburg, or they don't want him to stay there, but they still want to keep him part of the Red Bull family, send him over to Red Bull New York, like they did Forsberg. And it works so well. So, sometimes it really works, like Forsberg. That also helps them. So, boom. Good touch by Cephas. He plays it through. Oh, should that be a penalty? No, it is a corner. Punched away by Turner. That's a shot over the bar. Corner. But Jamaica thinks that's a penalty. Thinks that should be a handball. 66th minute. 0-1, 0-1. They think that should be a handball. Still 0-0 between Costa Rica and Panama. We got another corner. I'm honestly shocked, but Messi sounds like he ghosted. Paraguay's not a bad team. They're a tough team. Taking the Costa Rica coach must have worked then. Forsberg left Leipzig because he was a bench player at the end of his time at Leipzig, so he came to Red Bull New York. Exactly. He still had a lot of talent. He just wasn't good enough for Leipzig. What are your thoughts on Brazil tying to Venezuela? Brazil is trash. It's that simple. They're lucky that there's so many teams in CONMEBOL that could advance to the World Cup. They're lucky. Because damn, Brazil is trash. If it was still 4 teams, still 5 teams with 1 playoff team or whatever, they'd be out. They'd be out of the World Cup or have to play the playoff, which would be wild in itself. They're lucky there's that many spots now. That pretty much you have to be the 3 worst teams in CONMEBOL just to miss the playoff, let alone miss the World Cup. A 70% likelihood of making the playoff at the very least it's hard not to do that. And Pulisic is holding his ankle, holding his shin. That's not good. So they're trash, but they're lucky about the situation. Red Bull should try to sign Joseph Martinez for a cheap price. I mean, yeah, he's going to be leaving Montreal. Or he only had a 1-year deal, so. I mean, yeah. Or Toronto should. Either way. I still say it. Toronto should sign Joseph. He still got it. If you give him service. What's your prediction on Mexico-Honduras game tomorrow? Mexico, if it plays, 1-0. 1-0, Mexico. It's going to be rainy. It's going to be dirty. It's going to be muddy. It's going to be a ruck. But you know what? It's going to be a ruck game. But Mexico still wins 1-0. Yellow card for Robinson? Anthony Robinson gets a yellow card? And Leon Bailey's going to get a yellow card. They both get yellow cards. Interesting. That's wild. Mexico versus Honduras will be a demolition derby. Yep. Thank you, Tropical Storm Sarah. That's funny. 228 for Tyson. Anthony Robinson, John at the ref. This is not good news. Still 0-1 USA. At this point, the best chance for Jamaica is a draw, and hope to Lord they score in St. Louis. 1-1 would be extra time, right? Can't imagine the Red Bulls with a good striker and Emil Forsberg and Lewis Morgan. Because you know damn well you probably shouldn't. Playing forward. If you do, you're just going to let yourself down. Cross in, blocked away. Leon Bailey picks it back up. USA 1-0. 0-1. USA, Estados Unidos. They have the 1-0 lead. They scored the 4th minute. It still stands. It's the absolute reverse of what happened. Well, before Jamaica scores. It's the absolute reverse of what happened in March. Still 0-0 between Panama and Costa Rica in 30 minutes, 28th minute. The Canada-Suriname game is on Golazo tomorrow as well. Brandon Vasquez and Gianluca Busio are coming on. Ricardo Pepi for Vasquez. Has the match been fun? No, it's been boring. There ain't many threads for me to pull on. And that'll be Weston McKennie for Gianluca Busio. So Vasquez and Busio are on for McKennie and Pepi. Ricardo Pepi, who has the goal. Brandon Vasquez will get about 20 minutes to play. See if he could do something. I don't know. See if he could do something. I don't know. I think I'll finish Nations League, then watch Football Americas. Yeah, that sort of feels weird, isn't it? You hate your parent club. That's gotta suck. So there you go. 30th minute. I mean, I am too, but Limbixa with a throw in. Cleared away. Header. Cleared. Oh! What would my message be to them? I'm not really a boxing coach, so I really can't throw anything out. I mean, I'd be like, bring the fire. Don't hide. I'm not really a boxing coach. I like watching boxing, but I really don't. That I probably couldn't coach. Let's just be honest. I could probably spar. But it's hard. That's a hard. I mean, really, I'd just probably give freaking the cliches. Cleared away. I'd probably just give the cliches. Support Red Bulls because it's my local club. I would rather be named the Metro Stars. I wish they still were the Metro Stars. 73rd minute. Andre Blake. Eagles got a field goal at 7-3. Well, there you go. Kicked over the top. Costa Rica saved by Mosquera for Panama. Still 0-0. Good tackle by Tim Ream. Well, Leon Bailey was taken down there. He gets up. See, that's what you do, Miami. You get up. Free kick for the USA. I still can't believe that Miami just let a player stay down as freaking Atlanta was attacking. That is some of the dumbest shit. Blocked away. Staying for Panama, Costa Rica? No. I got to do the review of this game, even though there ain't many threads for me to pull on. But we'll find some. I feel like it's a lose-lose situation for Jake because if he wins, he's beating an old man. If he loses, that would tarnish his boxing career. Yeah, because the first boxer he actually faces this 58-year-old man who, albeit is the best boxer of all time. Well, I don't know. It's either him or Ali. It's either Tyson or Ali. It's either or. Pick your poison. So at the very least, Mike Tyson is the second best boxer of all time. He's at least number 2, if not the best. It's him or Ali. Pick your poison. But he's still 58. In somewhat good shape, but he's still 58. Because, of course, Jake Paul finally wants to fight a boxer, but he's going to be like, I'm going to face the best one of all time, but albeit he's 58. If he loses, if he can't beat a 58-year-old former best of all, well, still best of all time, but one best of his time, you don't deserve to fight boxers. But it doesn't seem like it, no. From what I can read, no. I enjoy the Serie A better than Bundesliga, but Bundesliga has its moments. Shamar is off, 77th minute for Romario Williams. How's FC Kaiserslautern have a better fan base than any Premier League side, not a championship side? Because there are a lot of good championship sides with a good fan base. Because clubs that have a real fan base have a better fan base than a club who has more numbers. You know what I'm saying? Kaiserslautern has a loyal, true fan base who's been with them through the ups and the downs, who are local, loyal, and loving. Most Premier League teams, especially the top 10, have fan bases that are built out by internationals who aren't truly fans of the club, as you would say, loyal fans. They picked that club because they enjoyed that club or they're in the top division and never dropped out. I don't understand Everton. Like, there are some American fans and I'm like, oh, you support Everton? Okay. Yeah, that seems more real to me. That seems real to me. Chelsea? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I'll admit it firsthand. Like, I would never question myself or put myself above an actual Chelsea fan that gets to go to Stamford Bridge and who's been a fan for years. I will never do that. I do know my place in that consideration. But I think because I know my place, I focus on CONCACAF. Like, I support Chelsea, but I know my place, right? I am one of those fans who like them for reasons, and they were such a good team. right? And did I watch them much the past 2 years? No. Have I started watching them a bit more because they're good? Yes, but I'm exactly, in that case, that type of fan. Because to be fair, when it comes to European leagues, especially the Prem, I like watching it for the tactics. I like watching how the coaches build out the teams. I have more of a connection to the coaches as is and how they build their teams out. Like, I don't watch Leeds anymore ever since Jesse Marsch left. Like, I don't think, like, Daniel Farke's tactics aren't the best, especially without Timu Pukki and Cantwell. I enjoy watching Leeds under Bielsa and Marsch. Liverpool, Arne Slot, he's a damn good coach. I still enjoy watching Liverpool under Arne Slot, even though under Jurgen Klopp, they were one of the best teams to watch. I hate Man City for what they stand for and what they are, but I love watching how Pep sets up his teams. Like, they're definitely a hate watch, but it is tactically an amazing team to watch. If you're looking for the tactics and how they set up and play the game, Man City's an amazing team to watch. But for what they stand for, and I guess Barcelona with Pep is the same way, was the same way. I hate Barcelona, and even now, with Hansi Flick, they're an amazing team to watch, but I hate Barcelona. Exactly. '80th minute. So, I mean, Serie A, I mean, even so, I do watch Serie A for the tactics, but when it comes to European football, European club football, I have my teams, but I honestly watch the leagues for tactics and see how they set up because I just do it that way. Is Suriname any good? I mean, yeah, they're a talented team. They have talent, but compared to Canada, no. Compared to Canada, no. This is barking up the wrong tree. They are trying to jump over a 10-foot hurdle when they're 3 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If they couldn't keep it close against a Canada team who didn't have the talent they have now and didn't have the manager they have now in 2021, and Suriname didn't have some of the talent they have now, they have no chance. I'm going to stand on that. And hey, if Suriname fans can tell me I told you so on Friday and then next Tuesday, so be it. But I'm probably more likely going to be the one to say, I told you so. I told you your team was trying to jump over a 10-foot hurdle when they're only 3 feet tall. I told y'all. And y'all said I was crazy. Y'all said I was hating. I was telling you the straight facts. I was telling you the straight up facts of the situation. Playing back, 81st minute, 0-1, settle uno. But hey, if you could tell me you told me so in about 5 days' time, go right ahead. I'm gonna probably be the one telling you I told you so. But that's on you. I swear to God. And honestly, even if Suriname does keep it close, like 3 or 4-0 on aggregate instead, playing forward, shot. Nope, he doesn't. That's blocked. Brendan Vasquez doesn't shoot it when he should have shot it. He could have put that away easily. 82nd minute. If Suriname surprises Canada, well, hey, tell me you told me so. If you're a Surinamese fan, tell me you told me so. Tell me I shouldn't have slept on y'all. And I'm probably just going to absolutely self-immolate. Like, I'm going to turn into dust. If Suriname beats Canada, hell, if it's only like 2-0 on aggregate, I might not. If Canada loses to Suriname, I will disappear into dust. Simple. Like, I'm going to be here 1 minute, then just disappear into dust on freaking camera. And if I don't, I'll become a monk. If I don't, I'll go to freaking Tibet and become a monk. I agree. Look at Freiburg. They have a good fan base. They're currently 6th without that much money. Yep, they're pretty much playing the Heidenheim role right now. Speaking of, on Thanksgiving Day, on American Thanksgiving Day, I will be live at 9 in the morning. I'll finish my portion of doing what I do with the dressing, putting the eggs in the dressing and all that and stuff. Then I'll be live for Chelsea versus Heidenheim. Whatever help I normally do, I've done, and then I don't know. Who knows? Maybe not. But I will be live. I will wake up early anyway. I'll be live at 9 in the morning for Chelsea versus Heidenheim for the Conference League. It's on Thanksgiving morning. And then on Thanksgiving night, American Thanksgiving night, we'll still be live. It all worked out. Why? The CONCACAF Caribbean Cup Final first leg. I think that's the case. I'll check, but I think it's still the case. I think that is still the case if they play on American Thanksgiving night. Then on Black Friday afternoon, I'll be live for Mississippi State versus Ole Miss, even if Mississippi State's only won 2 games all year. The Egg Bowl's weird anyway. Yes, Alex. 85th minute, 0-1. Amarillo by morning. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking it to county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. I mean, I don't know about 4-0. It's in Heidenheim, 1. Second of all, Cole Palmer isn't playing. You do realize that'll be Chelsea's backup 11. It'll be probably 2-0, I think, Chelsea. I still think they'll win, but we'll find out. 86th minute. Hey, you guys! We're going to bring you the power. The electric company. Hey, you guys. '86 minutes, and Zendejas and Trusty are coming on. Austin Trusty and Alejandro Zendejas are coming on for the USA. 87th minute for Yunus Musa and Joe Scally. 87th minute. Hey, you guys! Tavon Gray about to come on for Dexter Limbixa. 45th minute, Costa Rica, Panama, still 0-0. I have no idea. Still follows me on FIFA Mobile. Still subscribe to my channel, so I don't know what. I don't think so. I would hope not. Save, punched away. 2 minutes stoppage time at the half. Jamaica's down to 10. The hat's tight. This hat's really tight. That's what happened. Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League 94-95. Yep. Probably one of the 2 most unlikely Premier League champions ever. This one's a really low-profile, tight hat, so that's probably... That's what it is. left him mark. 6 and 7/8 and low profile. The 6 and 7/8 hats have gotten a bit small. And then low profile probably just exacerbates the problem. But I'm still going to wear it until Sunday. Is he dead? I don't think so. I don't think so. 89th minute, 0-1, 0-1. Is somebody dressed up like Santa with Jamaican colors? Play taps. Somebody play taps. $30 seconds. $10 seconds for stoppage time. We got 4 minutes for USA Jamaica. 4 minutes. Costa Rica Panama the first half of this should be over in seconds after this free kick. USA looks like they're going to hold on. Halftime between Costa Rica and Panama, 0-0, 0-0. So, yep, it's been a war. It's about as simple as that. Stop being optimistic. Well, I'm cautiously, naturally optimistic. So, see. Wait, hold on. No. See. No. I could care less. Well, you spelled it like whatever. See, when you spelled it like that, I was going to make the Del Rio reference. You shouldn't have done that. Hey, you did that one. You set me up, and I just threw down the lob. I didn't cry. I could give a shit less. Now, if Canada loses to Suriname, I will. If Canada loses to Suriname, I will cry. I won't lie about that one right now. But why would I give a shit about Argentina? I didn't even cover the game. Did I even cry about Miami? No, I did not cry. Sir, I wasn't even live for that game. How would you know? How would you know? No. I only wear Miami jerseys when I cover Miami games and they don't play Toronto because I know where my bread is buttered. Do I care about Miami? No. Do I like them? Not exactly. Do I know that gets me better views when they do play? Yeah. I'd be a dumbass not to cover them and wear their jersey at the same time. I'd be a dumbass not to. The only thing I was pissed about when they lost is I knew I lost views for the next month and a half. Or the next month, I should say. I didn't even cry for them because I'm not a Miami fan. You brought up Argentina. I said I didn't cry for them. Then I said I didn't even cry for Miami because One, covering them both is just a smart business play. I could care less about them. Well, more than just covering them. Let's put it like that. I know where my bread is buttered. What can I say? And it's full time. 1-0 USA. 0-1 esta noche. Estados Unidos. 0-1 for the USA. What a horrible match. With that being said, if you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification one. Subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of the match. Horrible game. I'll find a thread to pull, though. I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.